I've helped hundreds of people over the years with budgeting and debt repayment. In that time period, I've seen people become really successful at managing their finances, and I've seen people fail. I'm Mitch Hockenbury, and I'm going to explain the secrets to being one of the successful people when it comes to managing your money. I'm not going to talk about how to create a spending plan. I have other videos and resources available when it comes to developing those budgets. I'm also not going to go into detail on how to create a debt repayment plan. What I am going to share are the key points that I have seen that work. These are the things that I call the secrets to managing your finances. The reason I call them the secrets, they're not really discussed very often when I hear people talking about budgeting. Okay, so let's just jump to it. Here's the first one. Give yourself some grace. You're going to make a mistake. You have made mistakes. No one is perfect, and you will mess it up, even the perfect budget. Own the mistake, ask yourself, why did it occur, and then move on. Don't beat yourself up, and don't beat your partner up if they made the mistake. Have some grace. The next point. Be aware of what and where you spend your discretionary money. Don't hide your head in the sand and have no awareness of where it is going. Too often, I see a miscellaneous line item in someone's budget that is way too high to be miscellaneous. When you spend money on Amazon with the one click or Apple Pay just by looking at your phone, make a point to simply tell yourself what you just bought and the dollar amount paid. Don't beat yourself over it. Remember the grace tip? Just be cognizant. So I'm going to give you an example of something that happened with me. Near my work is a Starbucks. I often get a small coffee there. I use the Starbucks app on my phone, so when I pay, I don't even have to think about it. I just scan the app, wait for my coffee. Only this time, I listened to the barista say, "Grande coffee, no cream, that'll be $2.18. I scanned the app, grabbed my coffee, and as I took a drink, I said to myself, small black coffee is $2.18. A week or so later, I wasn't near a Starbucks and wanted a coffee. I saw a Burger King. I went in there and it turns out it's $1. So I said to myself, $1 for a small cup of coffee at Burger King. Here's where it got interesting. About a week later, I find myself just heading to Starbucks when it hits me. Is Starbucks black coffee 200% better than Burger King's? No. The point? Being aware of where your money goes is really important. I don't care if you buy a coffee at Starbucks or Burger King or don't buy a coffee at all. I simply want you to know where your money goes when you are getting started with budgeting. Okay, next point. Persistence. You need to make a pact with yourself and your partner, if you have one, that you are going to do this budgeting thing for 3 straight months. It actually takes 3 to 4 months to really dial in on your budget. You're going to forget some annual and semi-annual expenses, or some unexpected thing's going to pop up and blow up your awesome plan. In the Army, we like to say a plan never survives first contact. I'd argue your budget won't either. Give yourself some grace, then get better. Stick to it. Try again next month with the new changes. Persist for 3 months and you will start to get traction and see where this is going. Okay, my last point. Willingness to negotiate. Now, this is primarily for those of you that have a spouse, but sometimes you have to negotiate with yourself, your rational self and your irrational self. One of you is going to think spending on food is really important, while the other person is all about doing without excesses. If you aren't willing to give in and end with a win-win, you're going to beat the other person up when you blow the budget or when they blow the budget. Remember grace? I put it number 1 for a reason. The budget needs to be a partnership, an agreement on how to spend money between the two of you. If you don't negotiate, it becomes one person's plan, and that rarely works out. At least not without spite. So managing your finances and doing it successfully isn't really a math issue. It is an emotional and feelings-based issue. Those are the things that get in the way. So have some grace for yourself and your spouse. Be cognizant of where your money is going. Be persistent and give it 3 months. And be willing to negotiate if you want to be successful. Those are your 4 secrets. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe now to the Personal Finance Made Clear YouTube channel. Thanks.